For 46 years, they have been coming to this plaza in front of the presidential palace to demand to know the whereabouts of their missing children. Argentina back then was ruled by a brutal military dictatorship that tortured, disappeared and killed thousands of center-left political opponents. But these women never gave up. Candela Fernandez says the election of far-right candidate Javier Milei has stirred fears among human rights activists that freedom of speech and political activism in the country might soon be at risk again.
There is fear about what will happen in a country with a government with an agenda like Milei's. It also generates the uncertainty that we will have to resist.
Javier Milei has promised to reform the Argentine state and implement austerity measures that will reduce government spending. People here fear that this will impoverish the population and that this will lead to violent protests on the streets.
Javier Milei is now getting his cabinet ready ahead of his inauguration on December 10th. He says he's also planning a trip to Israel to show his support to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. For Argentina, his victory is a radical shift to the right. Milei has questioned a decade-long consensus on the atrocities committed by the dictatorship. Argentina has trialed and detained at least 1,000 members of the security forces involved in human rights abuses.
The new vice president has defended those who committed a genocide. They compare what left-wing guerrillas did with the abuses committed by the state. It was state terrorism, and it is not the same.
Argentina is preparing for the beginning of a new era. Most people are desperate for economic stability, but others fear there may be a steep price to pay.
Make sure to subscribe to a channel to the latest news from RDZ World News.